So let's get right to the point. Men resent the mental load. Men resent domestic labor. Men resent all things associated with women because at the end of the day, you guessed it, men resent...
Shut up and make me a sandwich.
I have watched two men stay in their cars while the women are pumping the gas.
Well, that's equality for ya.
Two men, grown men, watching the ladies pump the gas while they're like little passenger princesses sitting there.
Aw, what's wrong, Pookie? You miss the times when women got special treatment just for existing? Well, that crap went completely out the window when you started choosing the bear. Then, after just a few months of having to deal with you lovely ladies, the bears voted for Trump.
You're goddamn right.
And this is why I'm single. And this is why I'm single.
Well, yeah, unless you choose the beaver or something.
Okay, story time of my neighbors hate me and they're trying to get me kicked out with the note they just left me under my door right now. Sorry, I'm super dressed up right now. I'm going out to a dinner, but I just wanted to update you guys on this situation. Before we dive into this lovely little letter, I'm gonna give you guys a little context. So I live in a major city and I live in a very nice building. To put into context, the cheapest apartment in this building rents for around $3,500 all the way up to $10K per month. It's a very exclusive, safe, nice building. I live with very high profile type of people, and let me tell you, they are very pretentious. Now, I work in adult content and I chose this building because it has really good security, which is so important to me because of what I do for my work. I rarely ever have guests over. I am so quiet. I really keep to myself and I just mind my own business.
You know, sweetie, your neighbors, who pay up to $10K a month in rent, pay that money precisely so they don't have to live next to certain demographics or people who practice certain professions. Now, I'm not going to discuss whether that's moral or not, but it is a fact. And just because you claim you rarely have guests over, all it takes is one time when the male talent with the prison tattoos come over to shoot content with you, and it's one time too many for your neighbors. Also, I'd wager some of them have kids, and considering your fashion sense and your tendency to constantly bounce your anatomy around, yeah, I can see their point of view, and at some point, so will management. Because people who can afford to pay $10K a month in rent can afford to pay it somewhere else if they don't like that their neighbors make a living on that website that starts with only. Now, I don't condone them being nasty to you, but you should definitely treat this seriously.
Let's talk about the Peter Pan syndrome. Honestly, this is more common in big party cities like LA, Miami, and New York. Essentially, Peter Pan syndrome happens to men who are in their late 20s, early 30s, and older. So Peter Pan syndrome is where their age is getting serious, but they are not. These men are not focused on finding their person, they're not focused on their career or money, and they are focused on having fun, partying, and just chasing girls. These types of guys have commitment problems and essentially are just very hard to date.
Okay, now let's put that through our Adeptus Mechanica certified womanese translator.
Cogitating. I'm pissed off because the economically attractive men that I want to date choose to spend their money on themselves, instead of spending their money exclusively on me.
Propaganda tool.
Sweetie, if guys in their 30s who make good money prefer to pump and dump or indulge in their childhood hobbies or spend the weekend playing video games or take a week off and go LARPing with their nerdy friends rather than committing to you lovely ladies, the explanation is simple. They find those activities more enjoyable than being in your company.
Indeed.
So basically, you're the problem.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.